Hey guys, it's Carl Brown for GuitarLessons365.com. Today we're going to learn how to play all the rhythm guitar parts, all two of them, to Old Love by Eric Clapton from the Unplugged album. In the lesson in a few days we're going to take a look at his solo. His solo is amazing, so make sure you check that one out. For now, let's just take a look at the two parts that he plays underneath that solo and throughout the entire song. We're going to start, it sounds kind of like Layla when it starts. So it's just hammering on 0-3 on the 6th string, then open A string, hammer on 3, pull back off to the A, then over to the 3rd fret again on the 6th string, and then back to the open A. Alright, now we get to the chords here. We're going to start with an A minor chord. Now this entire, pretty much all the chords, except for the 2 E chords, he has his thumb up over the top of the neck. So you kind of periodically come back during the strumming and hit that 6th string, and your thumb's going to be hanging out there. So we're going to start here with this A minor. I'm just doing a bar here with my first finger across the first 3 strings. I got the 7th fret there on the D string, and you hit those top 4 strings real quick and kill it. Then we're going to switch to this chord, which is going to feel like a D major chord here at the 5th fret, with your pinky at the 7th fret on the D string. You still got that thumb over there, so it's a little bit awkward. So it's pretty much. So just work on that little maneuver back and forth. Alright, now we go to this next chord. Alright, so we have still got the thumb here on the low E string at the 3rd fret now. You're going to borrow the first finger across all the strings and then place the 3rd finger at the 5th fret on the A string, and then the 5th fret with your pinky on the G string. Alright, so put that G in the bass. Then you're going to resolve it to a standard G major chord. Alright, so I still got the bar here with the first finger, 4th fret on the G string, and then the 5th fret on the D and the A string. So it's kind of like a resolves. Then he goes back to that line we did at the beginning. Alright, so that's basically the intro. He keeps going back to that part. Now, when the verse comes in, he doesn't do this little... He just does... So just leave that out and do all the other chords. Alright, so coming out of that, we do the only other part in the song. Sounds like this. So it's got some cool chords in there. We're going to start with just the F major chord. It's just like an F major bar, but he prefers to play that low bass note with his first finger, his thumb here over the 6th string. So down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Then we go to an E7 chord. So it's just an E major chord, but you put your pinky at the 3rd fret here on the B string. Same rhythm. Alright, now we're going to come up to this A minor again. For right here, you don't really have to put your thumb here on this. This is really just the top 4 strings. So we have that first A minor we did earlier. Then the 7th fret goes down to the 6th on the D. Then the 5th fret on the D. So you can just do that with a full bar with your first finger across 4 strings. Then it goes down 1 more fret on the D. So you're going to bar with your 3rd finger across the 5th fret on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings. And then play with your first finger the 4th fret on the D string. So we just have a little... Alright, back to the F major. E7, back to the F. Alright, so we have that whole Hendrix chord that ends at the E dominant sharp 9, E7, sharp 9. So we have basically 7th fret there on the A string, 6th fret on the D, 7th fret on the G, 8th fret on the B string. You need the low E in there if you want. It's just 5 downstrokes and he mutes it each time, just let up the pressure. And we're just back to the beginning of the verse. Alright, so those are pretty much all the rhythm guitar parts you'll find in it. So you can just practice playing along with the song. Start getting the sound of that solo in your head, because we're going to take a look at that in a few days. And it's a pretty crazy one. It's a great solo though. Alright, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.